I'm comfortably middle class, the best money advice I ever took. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Financial publications love interviewing billionaires to learn about the money advice that propelled people like Bill Gates, Beyoncé, Jeff Bezos, and Warren Buffett to 10, 11, and 12-figure success. But how many people do you really know on the Forbes richest list? It might be more practical to learn about the advice that helped people with typical backgrounds and average salaries achieve stability and security in America's ever-shrinking middle class. Go Banking Rates spoke with a business owner who went from financially faltering to fiscally fabulous in just a few years after building her money mindset around a simple yet transformative quartet of financial wisdom that she received when times were tough. Retirement planning. Whether you're planning for retirement, dealing with a significant life event, or simply looking to make smarter financial decisions, a financial advisor can offer the expertise and guidance you need. Here are some compelling reasons why you should consider a financial advisor, even if you're not wealthy. There isn't a secret to achieving financial security. There are 4 secrets. Lisa Rehoric is the CEO and founder of the RFP Success Company, which specializes in consulting, training, and support services for medium-sized service-based companies bidding on state, local, and education (SLED) requests for proposals, RFPs. She is, by any reasonable standard, comfortably in the middle class, and she credits her financial security to a 4-part piece of money guidance that she had the good sense to follow. The best financial advice I ever received as a middle-class person was to always live below my means, automate savings by putting 15% of every paycheck straight into investments and savings, understand needs from wants, and cut back on frivolous spending to make money for bigger, more meaningful goals, Rehoric told Go Banking Rates. When she received these pointers, she was in the best possible place to put them to good use. The bottom. Sound advice turns a halting start into a trot, then a gallop. Rehoric hadn't quite yet found her financial or professional footing when she encountered the financial wisdom that would change her life and career. I was living paycheck to paycheck and under constant stress about money in my mid-20s, with $5,000 in credit card debt, said Rehoric. I paid off my debt and started saving for emergencies within a year of putting the financial advice into practice. I consistently invested 15% of my income and had a fully funded emergency fund by the 3rd year. My financial peace of mind had improved the most since I stopped worrying about unforeseen costs. As my net worth increased yearly, I was able to think about long-term objectives like home ownership. In contrast to a decade ago, I feel much better off now that I'm in my late 30s and on pace for a nice retirement. True wisdom is often free and found close to home. There is no shortage of financial gurus who promise to reveal the secrets to buying houses with no money, becoming a millionaire by working for 30 minutes a day, or eliminating a lifetime of debt in 6 months. But, only after you spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on subscriptions, seminars, and training sessions. Rehoric found enlightenment from sources that were far less exotic and much cheaper. I gained financial advice from my parents and personal finance books, with Your Money or Your Life being particularly impactful, said Rehoric, referring to the 25-year cult favorite from co-authors Joe Dominguez and Vicki Robin. And what Rehoric learned, she'll carry with her forever. The best financial advice scales up for life. Static financial advice that applied only to Rehoric's specific station in life at the time she learned it wouldn't have been much use beyond that chapter in her journey. But she received timeless wisdom that scaled up as she progressed in her life and career. As my income increased, I also started investing in stocks and bonds, she said. I avoided lifestyle inflation and instead increased my savings rate. I aggressively paid off high-interest debt, especially credit cards. Finally, I built an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses, providing financial security and peace of mind. Rehoric said implementing the helpful advice was challenging initially, but she started small by automatically saving 5% of her paycheck and gradually increasing her contributions. It wasn't always easy. I made tough choices like cutting back on dining out and choosing to boost my 401k instead of upgrading my car when I got a raise, she said. Building an emergency fund took about 2 years of consistent effort, but it's proven invaluable. While I'm not perfect and still occasionally splurge, These habits have become the foundation of my financial life. Overall, following this advice has given me a greater sense of financial security and control. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.